Hey, I'm glad you could stop by. Got a little bit of scrap I've been picking up over the last couple of days for recycling. I thought I'd go over some of this scrap with a few you beginners out there that are just starting scrapping. I usually always ask the people if I could take the scrap first. Take the time and talk to the people. They'll keep you in mind whenever someone's looking for scrap. They'll put it aside just for you. So first of all, you got to work on your communication skills. Always take the time to stop and ask the people, because you never know. Sometimes a kid might lean a bike up against a garbage can and you're in a heck of a predicament thinking of scrap. Has been there, done that. You don't want that to happen. Take a few minutes and talk to the people, and in the end, it'll get you more scrap for the future. It'll always keep you in mind whenever somebody's looking for scrap. So let's get started on this pile, what I found over the weekend. Now, if you're a beginner scrapper, you're going to want to find a magnet. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm not a beginner scrapper, but I can never seem to keep one. I keep losing it. All right, here's a quick overview of a few things we found over the last 2 days. I took a little bit of time to separate this junk up so I can go over with the beginner scrappers to help them get started on this recycling. I want to try to find anything that the magnet don't stick to. That's the more valuable metal. Now another item, we got this aluminum radiator. That's not going to bring us much, but you take all that plastic off there and bring it in. And then on the other side you got an electric fan. You can tear that apart to get the copper out of it. The next item is batteries. Then brake rotors. That's separate. Whenever you bring that into the same place that you bring in aluminum cans and your copper and brass. Don't put it in the steel pile. All this stuff back here is steel. That old grill. So if you want to know for sure, you just take a magnet. Now you know that's steel. It's just a fake stainless. Here's an example of a couple of stainless steel items that you'll see occasionally in the trash. You got pots and pans and spoons, a stainless steel exhaust header set to come off of a car. Stainless is about 60 cents a pound now. With your steel, if you're in your steel, you're going to get 15 cents a pound. So separate that out. If it's stainless, it's real hard to bend. Unlike aluminum, it looks like aluminum, but it's a lot harder to bend. Now here's a little stack of aluminum that I'll let you look at. That's all aluminum. Get a bunch of this stuff, you keep this separate also. A few cents more if you keep that separate from your regular aluminum. That's all steel. That's going to bring you about 15 cents a pound. I'm going to bring you to a couple more items that's going to bring you extra money instead of throwing it in with your steel. You have aluminum breakage. Now there's an old motor block. It's aluminum. You don't have to do anything with that. You just bring it in the same place you bring your aluminum. You tell me you want to cast it in for breakage. It's probably about 20 or 22 cents a pound. So that's going to give you a little bit extra than just throwing them with the steel pile. There's wires. Think wires, if they're not house wires, it's just regular plug-ins, I think them are about 50 or 60 cents a pound. You don't have to do anything to them. Just bundle them up. Some places you got to cut the ends off. Where I bring the scrap in, they don't say nothing about it. You have to ask people at the scrapyard about it. And all this stuff here, this is just miscellaneous steel stuff. You guys see this all the time. Broom handles, iron boards. There's an old spring off a truck, an old wok, some pipes. Stuff like that will bring you 15 cents a pound. So if you got 100 pounds, that's 15 bucks. And then last but not least, we have stuff you have to tear apart. We got this old heater tower. That's got an electric motor in it. And the bottom part's got metal. I'm gonna dig into that and get the fan motor out of it. Probably won't be much, but I got a dumpster, so I got a place to put all the plastic crap. It's got a motor in it. I'll tear that apart and get the electric motor out of it. At $3 or something to $4 a pound for copper, I'm gonna take apart everything. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. Hope this information has been helpful for you beginners. Everybody needs a few pointers to help them in the right direction so they can not waste their time scrapping, and actually when you go up there, you're going to make a few bucks. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.